Hola, 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 estoy chico Joan y bienvenido a mi canal. For today's video, we are going to do the last of my makeovers that I did when I was back home in Florida, and this time it's going to be, drumroll please, it's my bathroom. So this is the bathroom that is attached to my childhood bedroom. It's a very, very, very small space, and it was just outdated. It had yellow, that gross yellow 70s 80s mustard yellow tile everywhere, and it just had a really dark cabinet in there as well, and it just felt really enclosed, really, really small. So I just wanted to go ahead and do another weekend makeover of this bathroom before I left to come back to California. So what you're going to watch is me taking on this bathroom makeover over the course of a weekend, and it was so simple. Paint, some shelves, patching up some old holes, and swapping out the color of the mirror just made this feel so much brighter and bigger and just more organized. So without further ado, let's look at what it used to look before. What it used to look like before. English is hard, y'all. Let's go. The first part of the makeover was to take down any existing wall fixtures, patch any holes, and then paint the walls white, which is what you are seeing here.
Alright, so now that I've done all of the painting of this upper portion of the bathroom, one of the really easy, simplest, and most cost-effective ways to kind of update the decor of an old space is to just update the actual outlet plugs. So you can see this is what was here originally, so it's this old cream color, and this is the knob for the fan. There we go. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to actually just replace the old cover that was on there with something that is new, modern, and it matches the color scheme a little bit better.
Please enjoy my many failed attempts at trying to get this plate in there correctly. It took me about 3 times, but eventually I got it. I then took all of the hardware off of the vanity, sanded it down with 80 and 100 grit sanding sponges to prep it for painting, as well as playing with my little pup.
Alright, quick bathroom update. So I finished painting the upper portion of the bathroom, and as I was painting the cabinetry, because it was that old espresso color, I got a little bit of paint on the wall here, and I tried to take it off, and it wasn't coming off with my fingernail, and I was really scratching at it. And so that gave me an idea that maybe, just maybe, I could use this special cabinet and trim enamel paint to actually paint over this really ugly yellow tile. And so I've kind of just been testing it, and it's been working out really great, just doing little patches here and there, and then just doing a couple of layers to see how it feels, how it fares, and I'm trying to do the scratch test. Nothing's coming off. And so I think I'm gonna go ahead and paint the rest of the tile, not the floor, just the wall tile, in this white color to really give it a fresh new look. Alright, stick around. Now that the vanity has been painted and it is dry, it's time to reinstall the doors as well as all of the drawers and all of the hardware.
I used all of the leftover cabinet paint to lay a base layer on the tiled wall on here just to give the actual tile paint something to grip onto. I then wanted to try out this floor paint since it is an epoxy based paint on the porcelain tile and the shower. So I decided to give it a try because it is an epoxy based paint, much like those specialty bath and tub paints. I also wanted to give it a try since it is intended for a high traffic area like floor. I figured it would be really durable for the shower since I'm not going to be walking on my shower walls any day soon. I'm not Spider-Man. So, to paint the shower tiles, I started with painting the grout lines with a brush, then going over the entire tile with a roller, just to make sure that all of the grout was covered by this epoxy paint, as well as the tile surface, or the face of the tile itself. Super duper quick update on the bathroom. I have done a first coat with that cabinet and trim enamel paint. I went to Home Depot and I actually ended up buying some epoxy paint, which will create just like a nice waterproof layer. It's actually made for floors, so I'm kind of hoping that I can use this at least on the floor here. I probably won't use it in the shower floor. I'll use that shower floor as like an accent, quote unquote. But at least I'll be able to use it as the top coat, or actually to fill in all of these like patches so that they look really nice and white and even. And the nice thing is that the flooring epoxy paint that I bought actually has a top coat on it, so that it'll make things really nice and shiny and make sure that the paint itself cannot be scratched off. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. What I've also done is I've actually taken out some faulty outlets and just cover it with a new plate. And I'm going to go ahead and put a new plate here as well, since it is now white and I want a white plate that it can match with. Alright, so stick around while I do more stuff. I let the first coat dry for about 6 hours before going back with a second coat. Then I let that second coat dry overnight, and the next morning what I did was I applied the sealant for the epoxy paint, which came with the kit. And you can see here how much the color changes with that second application. I also went ahead and changed out all of the outlet plates to make sure that they were all modern and matched. This was the mirror that was in the bathroom already, so what I decided to do is just to cover up the actual mirror glass part, sand it down, and paint it so that it would match the white that's already going to be present in the bathroom. So with that, I just used a little bit of spray paint as well as some of the primer that I had left over from the bathroom paints. I then reinstalled the painted mirror back to its original location. Alright, so next I wanted to install some very simple shelves that still allow you to see through them, but give me the ability to have some storage on there. So what I did was I just took some 1x10 pieces of wood and these really inexpensive shelf brackets from Home Depot. Each one of them is about $1.50, and the actual wood for the shelf in total cost me about $12. And so I installed 2 of these shelves on here. This is going to give me a lot of space and a lot of room to work with to add baskets on there to store any toilet paper or any sort of decorative items that I might be thinking of. Alright, so now that the shelves have been installed, the walls have been painted, I went ahead and I did the same thing as with the shower and the tiled walls, and I painted the floor using that floor-specific epoxy paint. Again, same thing, went over the ground lines first, then went over the actual surface or the face of the tile with a roller, 2 coats of that, and then eventually I will go back in there and do that top sealant coat. Here's a preview of what you have to look forward to before decorating starts. And let's go! And here you have it, folks. Here is the final product. I used some old towels that my mom just had lying around that I really liked their color and how it matched the rest of the decor of the bedroom that I made over, as well as the bathroom. That piece of art was a leftover piece of wood from my bedroom makeover that I just applied some dollar paint to. And I just went to Target and got some a bath mat, as well as a diffuser to make sure that my bathroom smells really nice. I reinstalled the shower doors, and the only thing that I left yellow was the actual shower floor, because I kind of liked the pop of color, but I also wanted to make sure that the paint wasn't going to chip away. Alright, so there you have it. I hope you enjoyed that little quick tutorial and kind of walkthrough of how I redid and renovated my bathroom. Again, it was so easy and it did not take that much time, just over the weekend, and really just some paint. You know, having paint that is really good and it's for its intended purpose is going to be really crucial for having a really quick and inexpensive way to update any space that you have, really. So I bought cabinet specific paint, I bought floor specific paint, and then I went ahead and used that cabinet paint, which is an epoxy based paint for the bathroom shower tile as well, because the shower tile paints are also epoxy based. Essentially, you're just creating an epoxy layer on top of the tile. Yeah, I hope you were able to take away something from this video, and I hope that you were able to kind of apply this to any space that you want to update. Again, paint, some nicely placed shelves, and then some artwork that I literally just got from my bedroom makeover, which I will link above here. Or here, I never know which side of the camera it goes on. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a like. If you want to see all of the other things that I have done while in Florida, I will link some videos in the description, as well as here in the card, as well as in the upcoming video. And please follow me on Instagram. My handle is Joan Laura on Instagram, and stick around for the next video. Peace! Ciao! Bye.